Hey everybody, welcome. Hold on a sec. I'm just doing some shit here. Anyways, let's see here. All right. Let's see. I want to share this to. Oh, let's see. Okay. All right. So. No. Fuck. Public. Done. There we go. All right. So, yes. All right. Man. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Just give me a minute here. I want to, all right. So, what's going on here? All right, so wait a minute. Oh man. All right. Let's see. So, yeah. All right. All right. All right. So here we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Cancel. Let's see if I want to share this. Settings. All right. Stream, viewer, interactivity. Give feedback. All right. So, yeah, welcome everybody. All right. So, anyways, yes, welcome. All right. All right. Baby, I had some pieces missing. Alright. Yeah, it is safe to add me. So, anyways. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to start with that. So, anyways, yeah, welcome, people. This is Big Jims Blogcast Live. 7.0, episode 307, Sunday, January 26, 2025. Welcome. Alright. So, share to a group, messenger, public, done. All right, so there we go. Okay. All right, yeah. There we are. All right. Whoops. All right. Not getting a good start here. Oh, wait a minute. All right, there we go. All right, people. Yeah. Welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live. Hello. I'm going to write in there. Fuck. Hello. What say about us? All right. So give me a minute here. Ah. Oh. All right. Well, hey, everybody. Some opening night jitters here, but anyways, this is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 307, Sunday, January 26, 2025. Thank you for, tuning in. Having just a little bit of technical problems here, but we will... yeah, there we are. All right, I'm just... okay. Jim Brown, yeah. View profile. All right. There we are. Okay. So. All right. So 7.0. Anyways, share now to group. All right. So. Baby, I had some pieces missing. Yeah, this is Big Jims Blogcast Live version 7.0, episode 307, Sunday, January 26, 2025. Thank you for watching. Let's see here. So, interactivity. All right. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Dismiss. Closed unused actions. So, all right. So, hello, Larry. I see you coming on. Anyways, yeah, I'll give you my intro disclaimer. Welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live version 7.0, episode 307. It is Sunday, January 26, 2025. Whoops. All right. So, yeah. Big Jims Blogcast Live airs Sunday nights on Facebook, the occasional Fridays, 1 o'clock Wednesdays. We're in our 7th year as the blogcast, debuted back in 2019. All right. So this year, expect more craft beer reviews. Over 200, we've done over 200 plus, paired with a good cigar, good spirit, rum, whiskey, etc. For 2025, we've got a lot of good shit. Retro, vintage, classic, nostalgia, yesteryear are the buzzwords here. We talk about classic movies, classic rock, classic toys, classic TV, classic pro wrestling, classic albums, our Book of the Month Club, our local events, bongos, countdowns, ukuleles, birthday shout-outs to our friends, and my sidekick, Cactus Jack. So, anyways, yeah, there we go. So, anyways, yeah, the blogcast is seen in U.S. and Canada and the world, and now worldwide, UK, Mexico, Spain, France, Germany, etc. Thanks for watching, tuning in, and turning on, and enjoy the show. Politics and religion are banned here. We are not spam. Big Jims Blogcast Live isn't spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify and all these Apple and all these audio listening platforms. There's your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live. YouTube.com. But anyways, I'm trying to figure this out here. Let's go group again. All right, so I'm gonna United Kiss Army done. All right. Okay. Done. Save. Post. There we go. So yeah. Let's see here. So we want to yes, share now. Okay. All right. So okay. Yeah. So anyways, all right. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. Let's see. Nah, I won't. So, anyways, yeah. Welcome to 2025, the first blogcast of 2025. All right. So, let's see. I get distracted here. So, beer. All right. All right. Okay, classic TV shows all about Sarnia. Happy birthday wishes. There we go. Done. Save. Post. There we are. All right. Kim, I see you've just joined us. Yeah, like I said, 2025. A bit of the pre New Year jitters there. But yeah, it's Sunday, January 26, 2025. Welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live. Now, we've got, like I did my intro, my disclaimer. You may see, all right, here's my disclaimer. You may hear a few bad, dirty words tonight, like shit, damn, screw, fuck. Go to your safe space, get a Kleenex, and all right, there we go. So, anyways, yeah, so we have like I said, we have our craft beer review. I've got, all right, so tonight's craft beer, I'm trying this for the very first time, is Old Gilly Cream Ale by the Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario. Accompanying it, I've got Crown Royal Vanilla, and a good cigar. It is like a Rocky Patel Vintage 1999 Connecticut. Gonna light that puppy up right now. All right. All right. All right. So, anyways, it's a good cigar. Now, oh yeah, we've got the bongos this year. We got like a uke, but I'm getting off topic here. Anyways, yeah, I'm getting off topic here. My beer. All right, so I've got my. We would like to know my rating system for it. All right, so yeah. All right, so anyways, here's my beer rating system. It is 10 to 9 or 10 to 1. Outstanding, awesome, excellent, very good, above average, average, below average, not very good, terrible, awful. So we want to make sure it lands into the top 10 here. So, all right. And, you know, also, like I said, I do give this beer a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, there we go. See what am I going to give it? There we go. So 1 out of 10. And plus, all right. So anyways, hold on here a sec. All right. So anyways, I'll just put that right there. I want to tell you guys about, like, well, here's my Ontario Craft Beer Guide. So it's called The Growler. It's Volume 6, Issue 1. It's $3. You can get it in your local craft brewery or LCBO. It's only $3. Pick it up. It tells you everything you want to know about craft beers and breweries. Bam! All right. So we're just, it's a case of, like, it's called Opening Year 2025. It's been like, so it's what, like about almost a month since I've been live. So anyways, bear with me here. Oh, all right. So I'm going to, and along the way, I'm going to do some more sharing here. So, in a group, let's see. Oh, Miami Vice, yes. All right. Whoops. Yeah, there we are. All right, done. There we are. Done. Save. Post. There we are. So, yeah. Come on. So, anyways, yeah. All right. Okay. So anyways, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, again, it is 2025. We've got, like I said, I'm going to get to my beer in a second here. We're going to do some birthday shout-outs, countdowns, local events. We're going to do a double shot of Miami Vice, talking about the movie and Season 1 of Miami Vice. Terry Taylor, the Red Rooster, the pro wrestler. From Star Wars, a SkyHopper, our classic board game Gopher, our classic guitar duos, Ace Frehley and Paul Stanley. Our classic album, Kiss Destroyer. This week in Van Halen history, which reminds me... all right, group. All right, so anyways... come on. The United Kiss Army, there we go. All right, done. Save. Post. There we are. So anyways, yeah, we need some local events. But anyways, here, okay, all right. My craft beer review. All right, so, It's accompanied by like a Rocky Patel vintage 1999 Connecticut cigar, and Crown Royal Vanilla. All right. Well, we also got the Rubik's Cube going back again this year. So cheers, everybody. All right. So now this is called McGillie's Cream Ale, Old Gilly Cream Ale, Old Gilly Cream Ale by the Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. I am trying it for the very first time today. All right. So, anyways, yeah. All right. Keep those likes and loves coming. So, all right. I've been around. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So, I am trying this beer for the very first time tonight. Open her up there. So, anyways. And I've got one of their glasses. Three Sheets Brewing is like an excellent brewery in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. Let's pour this puppy up. All right, so, okay. So look at the texture on that. It is Old Gilly's Cream Ale. 3 cheers for good beers. What does it say? This flavorful American lawnmower beer has been brewed with medium-low malt notes and a sweet corn-like aroma. Proudly brewed and canned in beautiful Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. So, now before I try this, like I said, I don't, when I do these craft beer reviews, I just don't go, well, it's a very exquisite tasting, light tasting beer. All right, so, yeah. It's very, you know, I highbrow fancy. I don't use those highbrow fancy words. I just go with my gut and what's in here. So, all right. So here we go. Wow. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm just going to top it up. So, yeah. There we go. It is called Old Gilly Cream Ale by the Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. So, yeah. All right. Does go down smoothly, though. You can really taste the malt notes in there. So, I'm going to put this back here. And like I said, I do give this a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So, if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to do so. Meanwhile, I'm going to... All right, so let's see here. I'm going to share. All right, so Van Halen, Def Leppard Forever, Van Halen Through the Air, Sarnia Lampton's Entertainment Scene, Cheech and Chong fans, save. There we go, post. There we are. So, anyways, yeah. What do we got here? Just checking these notifications. Yes. All right. So, there we are. Fuck. All right. All right. Good cigar here. It's a Rocky Patel RP, vintage 1999 Connecticut. Goes great. So, yeah. All right. So we're going to get to some, like I said, we're going to get to some birthday shout-outs now. My sidekick, Cactus Jack. All right. So, let's see. People. Alright, so. Alright. Happy birthday to you. Alright. So, from January 20th to 26th, we've got Stephen Klein, Kathleen Roscoe, Aaron McClay, Bob Muschamp, Darlene Longmire, Ryan Martin, Doreen Clydesdale, and Tracy Williams. Again, Stephen Klein, Kathleen Roscoe, Aaron McClay, Bob Muschamp, Darlene Longmire, Ryan Martin, Doreen Clydesdale, and Tracy Williams. So happy birthday, everybody. I hope your birthdays were great. All right, so yeah. Ooh. All right, there's Cactus Jack there. Boom, we've got boom. All right, bongo solos here. All right. Okay. So, what are we doing? All right. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. Let's see here. All right. So, yeah, 2025. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on. Anyways, one more thing here. If you decide to, you want to give me a call on the Blogcast hotline, it's 1-800-867-5309. Give me a call on your, rotary phone or your cell, 1-800-867-5309. Hey, Jim, how's that beer going? What's happening? What's up? So, anyways, there we go. That is the Big Jims Blogcast Live hotline there. So, all right. So, yeah, anyways. With that, like I said, with my craft beer, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, you want to throw out a number between 1 and 10, feel free to do so. See if it matches up with mine. Yeah. So, anyways, and so basically from a holdover from last year, the Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. We got the Rubik's Cube here. It's for those of you around my age, I had no need to explain what this toy is. What color? Okay, I got to rate. All right, so what am I going to do tonight? All right, red. All right, so there we go. I'm going to go with the color red tonight. I am going to try and get a full red side on a few turns. So, all right. So here we go. Red, red, red. Come on, red. Red. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. Oh. All right. So that's all I got right now. There we go. And I will just put that back in this Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. So we're going to do some countdowns now. All right. Valentine's Day. It is 19 days away. Spring is 53 days away. Victoria Long Day weekend. Victoria Day long weekend is 226 days away. Summer is 145 days away. St. Patrick's Day is 50 days away. Daylight Savings Time is 42 days away. The Good Friday and Easter long weekend is 82 days away. Mother's Day is 105 days away, and Father's Day is 140 days away. All right, there we go. So, boom. Yeah, all right. Boom. There we go. That's good, bongo solos there. Good cigar here. It's Rocky Patel Vintage 1999 Connecticut. All right. So, yeah. So welcome. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. I haven't done this in about a month. Last blogcast. This is the opener, the season opener, season 7, year 7 of Big Jims Blogcast Live. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, Kim, Bill, Kim, and another Kim, and Larry, thank you for watching. Why don't you type in and say hi, say hello. So, anyways, we're going to get into some local events now. All right. So, anyways, the Hells Bells AC/DC tribute, Sarnia Imperial Theater, Saturday, February 8th, 2025, 7:30 p.m., 168 Christina Street North. Tickets, imperialtheater.net. The Mudmen at the Royal Canadian Legion Forest, Saturday, February 1st, 2025, 7:30 p.m., www.ticketscene.ca, $25 in advance, $28 at the door. Our Lady Peace 30th Anniversary Tour, Saturday, March 8th, 2025, 7 p.m., Canada Life Place, 99 Dundas Street, Dundas Street, London, Ontario. Tickets, ticketmaster.net. Alliston Pro Rodeo 2025, Friday, June 13th to Friday, June 15th, 9 a.m., 3310 Walnut Street, Brook, Alliston, Ontario. Strathroy Rib Fest, Friday, July 4th to July 6th, 2025, 334 Metcalfe Street West. Big Bounce Canada, Delaware Speedway, 1722 Curtin Drive, Middlesex Center, June 13th, 2025, 9 a.m. to June 15th, 10 p.m. SDSS, Saugeen District Secondary School, All Decades Reunion. June 21st, 2025, 12 p.m. June 22nd, 2025, 1 a.m. at the Lakeshore Recreation Banquet and Fitness Place, 1177 Goddard Street, Port Elgin. There's going to be a dance. There's going to be maybe a pub crawl. Rumble at the Point, Saturday, February 1st, 2025, 6 p.m. Night of Rock and Wrestling hosted by the Shameless WSG and Vulture Circle. Sound Round at Imperial City Brewhouse in Sarnia. The Point is another great brewery in Point Edward. Imperial City Brewhouse is another great craft brewery in Sarnia. Sound Round at Imperial City Brewhouse, Monday, February 3rd, 2025, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. It's a Name That Tune type thing. Hosted by Matt McNeil. Get a team of 8 together and register. So there we go. There are your local events. All right. All right. So, yeah, there we go. Our craft beer for tonight. All right. Come on. All right, our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good cigar. It's a Rocky Patel Vintage, 1999 Connecticut. There we go. Got that from Riverfront Cigars here in Sarnia. Accompanying it is our Crown Royal Vanilla. All right. Yeah, so anyways, this is Old Gilly Cream Ale by the Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. Last summer I had a chance to visit there. Great little brewery, owned by a distinguished gentleman named Jeff Carver. So I'm going to top this up. I am trying this for the very first time tonight. Yeah, goes down smoothly. Whether it's a lawnmower beer, I'll let you know that. It goes down very smoothly for now. I'm going to put this back here. I have their glass. Look at the texture of that beer. And like I said, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. So what do you? It might land, anywhere out of, all right, anywhere out of 10 out of 10. So, and if you are still here and sticking around by the end of the blogcast, feel free to throw out a number like so many people have done. So, all right. All right. Before we get going, I want to reiterate to people that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcast. Judy, how you doing? All these audio listening platforms are your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. So, all right, and yeah, so bam. Oh, and I've also got this little puppy right here. Yeah. All right, gonna be some random ukulele solos tonight. Okay, so anyways, yeah, like I said, we've got like tons of stuff today. All right, and yeah, so anyways, we've got a double shot of Miami Vice. Now I'm gonna go through Miami Vice the movie. I've got it on right now. This is. All right, so it was released July 20th, 2006. Its budget was $135 million. Its box office was $165 million. But I got to tell you, okay, I'll go through the plot of this movie first of all. Miami detectives James Sonny Crockett and Ricardo Rico Tubbs, while working an undercover sting operation, get a call from their former informant that is say he is fleeing town because he is identified as an FBI informant. He has been exposed. Crockett and Tubbs the Colombian cartel kill they try and get to the informant's family before the Colombian cartel does. The Colombian cartel kills the informant's family, and the informant commits suicide. Crockett and Tubbs with Lieutenant Martin Castillo meet with the FBI to agree to go undercover as drug smugglers for the Colombian cartel. They find that it's linked with the Aryan Brotherhood to distribute drugs throughout South Florida. The cast: Colin Farrell as Sonny Crockett, Jamie Foxx as Jamie Foxx as Ricardo Tubbs, Naomi Manis as Detective Trudy Joplin, Elizabeth Rodriguez as Detective Gina Calabrese, Dom Lombardozzi as Detective Stan Switek, Justin Theroux as Detective Larry Zito, and Barry Hurley as Lieutenant Martin Castillo. Now, like I said, this is nothing like... This is Miami Vice, but it's in name only. There's none of that flashy opening sequence. The only connection to the original Miami Vice is Michael Mann, creator and writer and producer of NBC's Miami Vice, is on board this movie. So no original cast members make a cameo. Phil Collins in the air tonight is covered by Miami band Non-Point in the closing credits. Now, the DVD release was December 12th, 2006. Honest to God, it's not a bad movie. It's updated. This movie is in name only. Like, the only connections were the old school connections to the Miami Vice TV series was Michael Mann, the creator of it, and that's it. No cast members make a cameo. No original cast members make a cameo appearance here. So, yeah. But I did post a few scenes and interviews with Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx and a few scenes from the movie on my Blogcast page and my Facebook pages. So there you go. That is Miami Vice season 1, or Miami Vice the movie. And so, all right. So yeah, okay. Let's see. Messenger. All right. So, all right. Nope, I guess not. So I tried, all right, well, that sucks. But anyways, yeah, I'm tried sharing this blogcast on my blogcast page. Yeah, if you want to head over to Big Jim Blogcast Live, I need maybe 22 other more followers to go live on that page. So I've been trying to share this with the blogcast page. So anyways, yeah. All right. Boom. All right, bongo solo there. But yeah, this is the first episode of 2025, and thank you for watching, and thank you for being here, and ending your weekends with me. So, all right. As we get into all right. So, anyways, oh yeah, bongo. All right. So, anyways, if you guys want to call up the hotline on your rotary phone or your cell and say, hey Jim, welcome back, 1-800-867-5309. That is the number to call. Call me up. How's that craft beer doing? So anyways, yeah, there we go. Okay. Do. All right. So our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good cigar. It is a Rocky Patel Vintage 1999 Connecticut. All right. So anyways, yeah. Okay, yeah, likes and loves, all right. And we've got, it's accompanied by Crown Royal Vanilla. All right, so, all right. So the craft beer for tonight, it is called Old Gilly Cream Ale by the Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada, my hometown. I had a chance to visit Three Sheets Brewing last summer. Great brewery. I've got one of their glasses. Look at the texture of that. I am trying this for the very first time tonight. Give this a little top up. All right. Good lawnmower beer, it says on the back of the can there. So, Old Gilly Cream Ale. I'm trying this for the very first time tonight. Okay, right on. Goes down really smoothly. You can really taste the malt in it. Yeah. Put this back here for now. All right. So, oh yeah, we've also got the bullhorn. So, Big Jims Blogcast Live! There we are. And we've got Cactus Jack here tonight. So, nope. Hey, Big Jims Blogcast Live version 7.0.
Hey, Big Jims Blogcast Live version 7.0.
All right. Yeah. Repeats everything I say. So, first one for 2025. Now, as we go into Miami Vice Season 1, all right, I've got we've got Season 1 Miami Vice from the collection. I'm doing a four-parter. I've got Miami Vice, the complete collection here. So I'm going to tell you, so we're going to talk about Season 1 of Miami Vice. All right, so this Season 1 of Miami Vice premiered September 16th, 1984 in the 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Friday night time slot. Its competition was on ABC, Matt Houston, and on CBS, Falcon Crest. Now, yeah, for 23 episodes. Now, the 2-hour pilot premiere, Brothers Keeper. The cast members, Don Johnson and Sonny Crockett. Here's the cast members right here. So, Don Johnson is Sonny Crockett. Philip Michael Thomas is Ricardo Tubbs. Sandra Sandiego is Detective Gina Calabrese. Michael Talbot is Detective Stan Switek. John Deal is Detective Larry Zito. Edward James Olmos is Martin Castillo. There you go. There's the whole... Yeah, Episode 1 aired Sunday at 9 p.m. Episode 2 aired at Sunday at 10 p.m. Episodes 3 to 23 aired Fridays 10 p.m. Now, that was a tough time slot. So, but yeah, here they landed. Yeah, there's competition. The 1984-85 Primetime Network TV schedule. Fridays 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Miami Vice. And his competition over on ABC with Matt Houston. CBS had Falcon Crest. My favorite episodes were like Smuggler's Blues. Former Eagle, the late Glenn Fry, plays a pilot. Smuggler flies Crockett and Tubbs into South America to do a drug deal. Number 8, No Exit. Bruce Willis, impressive amount of guest stars in the first season there. No Exit. Episode number 8, No Exit. Bruce Willis plays an arms dealer trying to sell stolen Stinger missiles. Number 3, episode number 3, Heart of Debarius. Crockett and Tubbs go undercover in an illegal porn ring to save an FBI informant. Ed O'Neill gone rogue. Yeah, Ed O'Neill, Glenn Fry, Bruce Willis, some of the impressive guest stars on season 1 of Miami Vice. So, with its ratings, I mean, Miami Vice was not a ratings hit. You're shocked to know that Vice was not a ratings hit right out of the gate. It wasn't even rated in the top 30. But CBS renewed it for a second season. So, there we go. All right. So, I did post, like I said, I've got like the whole complete collection of Vice here, Miami Vice, the complete series. So there we are. It was not like a ratings hit starting right out of the gate there. Jenny, I see you watching. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, because Vice was not even a top 30 show in the Nielsen ratings for NBC. So, I did post several of the opening sequences of the cool opening montage of Vice, and several scenes from season 1 on my Blogcast page and my Facebook pages. Look for it, like it. There we go. So, all right. Boom. All right. So, all right, that's enough right there. All right. So, anyways, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 307, Sunday, January 26, 2025. The very first one of the year. And so, all right. So, pour out those likes, loves. There we go. Yep. All right. So, I've got a good cigar here. Rocky Patel Vintage, 1999 Connecticut from Riverfront Cigars. So, okay. All right. So, there we are. Yeah. And accompanying that, like my crap beer for tonight, accompanying that is like Crown Royal Vanilla. Very good. All right. So, anyways, we've got Old Gilly Cream Ale by the Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. Great little brewery. I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. Not too bad. Goes down smoothly. Look at the texture of that. I got their glass right here. All right. Not too bad, whether it's like a spring, summer, or fall beer. This is definitely mostly not a winter beer. I can sympathize with you guys living down there in Port Elgin. I grew up there. Right now, I understand you've got 20-foot snow drifts and all that. I believe you because, hey, I've been through that. So, anyways, Old Gilly Cream Ale. It's like they say it's a lawnmower beer, but I'll decide that on the... Gwen, how you doing? How's everything in Cuba? I understand you're in Cuba. And yes, I would like some cigars, so thank you very much, Gwen. I'm going to put this back here for now. I do give this a rating out of 10 later on in the Blogcast, so if you're still here and sticking around, there might be a bathroom break, forewarn you guys. I may be gone for a couple of seconds. Yeah, so, and like I said, I do give this a rating out of 10s later on in the blogcast. If you're still here and sticking around, you want to throw out a number, feel free to do so. So, all right. Okay. Bam. All right, here we go. All right. Big Jims Blogcast Live 7.0. Okay, there it is. That's what. Okay, let's check this out here. All right, so, okay. Boom, ba, bum, ba, bum, boom. All right, well, we'll put that away. You may hear a hissing sound. I'm just like spraying the apartment down. I didn't want it to smell like a cigar. So there we go. Bam. All right. Boom. Okay. As we move on now. All right. So we get our classic pro wrestler for tonight. He is. All right. All right. So. Okay. He is the red. He is Terry Taylor. It is Terry Taylor, but this 6'1", 225 pounds. He debuted back in 1979. He begins his early career in the Mid-South and Mid-Atlantic regions in the 1980s. Now, in the NWA, okay, so anyways, let me lay this. All right, so he begins his career in the NWA, National Wrestling Alliance. He feuds with Les Thornton, Nikolai Volkov, Crusher Darso, Nature Boy, Buddy Landell, and Ted DiBiase. He wins the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship, Mid-South TV Champion. He moves to the UWF in 1986. He feuds with Bud Sawyer, wins the UWF TV title, wins the UWF Tag Team title with Gentleman Chris Adams. He moves to Jim Crockett Promotions, WCW. Feuds with Nikita Koloff over the NWA TV title, losing a unification match at Starrcade 1987. World Class Championship Wrestling. He feuds with Chris Adams, that wins the Texas Heavyweight title and holds the Tag Team title with Iceman King Parsons. Now, here's where he ruins his career. Now, he goes to the WWE in 1980. He debuts January 10th, 1980. Feuds with Sam Houston. Bobby Heenan starts managing him. This gentleman right here is Bobby Heenan, holding up the Brooklyn Brawler. Now, oh my God. He gets the gimmick of the Red Rooster. Now, wow. Styling and striking, like strutting like a rooster. I'm not kidding you. With the red thing on top of his head. There we go. Here's another. Just say no to drugs. There you go. You can see the close-up of that. Want a more extreme close-up of this. And so, if you could imagine a growing professional wrestler, on the rooster, and I'm going to be crowing all in the ring, and I'm going to be, oh my God. Brian, how are you? I see you're watching. He was the first wrestler eliminated from the Survivor Series 1988. He would go on to a feud with Bobby Heenan and the Brooklyn Brawler. Bobby Heenan and the Brooklyn Brawler. Mr. Perfect. Taylor was then used to put over established talent, keeping the rooster gimmick. Good Lord. I mean, you'd have to be on. I hit my eyes. Is it over? Is it over? Is he over? Fuck. Holy shit. He was jobbing to enhancement talent as well. Last pay-per-view was the 1990 Royal Rumble. The last 2 minutes, eliminated by Andre the Giant. He was eliminated by Andre the Giant. he leaves the WWF in June of 1990. The Red Rooster gimmick would follow him around for the rest of his career. Holy shit. He went from like this to this. I mean, now he goes to WCW in 1990. He would be employed by WCW 4 times, feuding with like Steve Austin, Tom Zink, Dusty Rhodes, having new gimmicks, the Tailor-Made Man, Terrence Taylor. In his returns to WCW, he would be used as like enhancement talent, jobber talent. And he would become a backstage road agent, trainer, interviewer, commentator. He returned to WWE 4 more times in 1992, 93, 98, 99, 2002, 2003, and 2012 working as a road agent, trainer, producer, and a on-air jobber. He returns April 3rd, 2006 after undergoing spinal fusion surgery. Over the course of his career, Terry Taylor would like win the WCW 6-man tag team title with Ricky Morton and Tommy Wildfire Rich. He win the UWF Tag Team Championship twice with Chris Adams and Jim Duggan, and the UWF TV Championship 2 times. Now, wow, oh my God! Like, I mean, I watched this guy come out, and he would crow like a rooster. That's his gimmick. That's what they made him do. If you can imagine a grown man crowing, I'm going to cluck and stomp all over the competition. It was just like cringeworthy to watch. And the gimmick followed him around. The stink of the Red Rooster followed him around for the rest of his career. But he retired now. I did, and like I said, here's the most funniest thing here. Just say no to drugs with the Red Rooster. I did post more. I did post like more of his matches and his like promos on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages. And so there we are. They're tailor-made. All right. So we just put this back right here. All right. So. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, look at that. Like, I mean, what grown man? I couldn't believe it myself. I was like, okay, is it over? Is it done? Is he done? I felt so embarrassed for this guy, like watching him on TV and getting like WWE, like WWF management telling him to walk like a rooster, crow like a rooster. I mean, this guy was. I think when they were handing out gimmicks, I think this guy would have been better with the $1 Million Man gimmick. So, all right. So, anyways, I did post. Like I said, I did post more of his like his like matches and promos on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. So, all right. So, yeah. Anyways, as we get to that, this is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 307, Sunday, January 26, 2025. Thank you for watching. All right. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the cube. It's going to be cube time. I'm going to take the cube out of its Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. Tonight, we're going to go with the color red. For those of you who are like my age or a little bit younger, I don't need to explain to you what this toy is. It's a legendary toy from the 80s. Tonight we're focusing on the color red. I'm going to try. The object basically is to get all sides, all colors. All 9 sides, all colors. So, all right. So, bam. All right. So, anyways, all right. So here we go. I'm going to do a couple of turns here. Da 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 da. All right. So, okay. Well, that didn't work out. Okay. Well, here we go with red. So I'm going to put it back. in its. I'm going to put it back in its holster right there, in its cup. So yeah, all right. Okay, bam. Yeah, I know. Thank goodness Triple H has taken over. I mean, can you believe that? Like, if Brian, if you were around for that, you saw that. It's like, oh my God! I felt so embarrassed for Terry Taylor. That gimmick followed him around for the rest of his career, and it's just being a grown man being made. It's like, all right, let's do this. Red Rooster time. All right, let's go. Or Red Rooster, crow around like a rooster? Yeah, I can do that. All right, I'll just give me a few more swigs. So, Our craft beer tonight, accompanied by like a Rocky Patel vintage 1999 Connecticut cigar from Riverfront Cigars, accompanied by like oh wait a minute, just add a few more of that right there. All right, it's accompanied by Crown Royal Vanilla. All right, so all right, it is. We've got Old Gilly Cream Ale by the Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. I grew up in Port Elgin. All right. So, yeah, it is Old Gilly Cream Ale. Look at the texture of that. I got that. Trying this beer for the very first time tonight. Wow. Yeah. This beer's getting into me. It's like a very good beer so far. Smooth tasting. You can taste like the little hop, like the little like malt notes in it, and there is a corn-like aroma to it. So, I did bring back up. I'm going to put this back here for now, but if you want to throw out a number between 1 and 10, see if it matches up with mine, I'm going to do. I give it a rating at the end of the blogcast. So, all right. So. Okay, so yeah, and what else there? Oh yeah, if you want to call me up on the hotline, 1-800-867-5309, on your rotary or your cell. Hey Jim, I like that beer tonight. How's that beer going? How's the blogcast going? There we go. A toll free to call. Okay, so yeah. All right. All right. So, yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 307, Sunday, January 26, 2025. This is the first blogcast of 2025. Thank you for watching. So, yeah, a little bit like season premiere jitters there, but hey, we're moving along. So, yeah. Also want to tell you guys that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms, which your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to everybody watching in the Port Elgin Sarnia groups. Sarnia rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Chain Reaction, all the like Sarnia groups, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the hard rock, Van Halen, hair metal, classic rock, Kiss groups, all the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV, movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, all the Miami Vice groups. Right on. So yeah, that is for you. All right. So as we move on. All right. So, anyways, as we get to our Star Wars, we've got all right. We've got the T-16 SkyHopper. All right. You've seen this in the very first Star Wars movie. It was manufactured by the Inkura Corporation. It cost 7,500 credits. Its length was 12 meters. Height 10.4 meters, maximum speed 1,200 miles kilometer 1,200 kilometers per hour. Maximum altitude, it could reach 984 feet, 300 meters. Its engine was a DCJ5 45 repulsor lift generator, E16 X ion engines. Now, it can be customized with weapons, it's a stun gunner, laser cannon, premature cannon, crew of 1 pilot, cargo capacity 50 kilograms. Its usage was for transport and hunting. And here's like Luke Skywalker playing around with a toy T-16 SkyHopper. Used it to hunt down womp rats. There you go. They're womp rats in the Dune Sea and Tatooine. So, yeah, the T-16 SkyHopper. You can afford one of these. Yeah, they are 7,500 credits. So, $7,500 or whatever. So, and I did post more of these T-16 SkyHopper specs and backstory on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. So, there we go. All right. We move along here at a good pace. So, don't you think so? Think so? All right. So, that's my little like ukulele. So, all right. So, yeah. Big Jims Blogcast Live version 7.0 episode 307. All right, there we go. The bullhorn. Okay. So, yeah. A little bit of bongo solo there. All right. So, yeah. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 7.0 episode 307. Sunday, January 26, 2025. All right. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, yeah. The craft beer for tonight, we've got like a Rocky Patel vintage 1999 Connecticut. That's a cigar going along with it. All right. And we've got some Crown Royal Vanilla. So, yeah. All right. And our craft beer for tonight, it is called, I'm just going to open this. Oh. It is Old Gilly Cream Ale, and I'm going to top it up. Okay, yeah. All right. So, brought back up Old Gilly Cream Ale by the Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. Wow, 5.6 alcohol volume. Well, so Three Sheets Brewing Company, that's in Port Elgin, Ontario. Got a chance to visit it last summer. I grew up in Port Elgin. Great brewery owned by a gentleman named Jeff Carver. I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. I got one of their glasses. There we go. There's Old Gilly Cream Ale. All right. More I taste this, the more I like it. It's like a good beer. You can really taste the malt in it, and there's a corn aroma to it. There is. I just tasted it. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not going to classify this as a winter beer because that's an unpleasant reminder. I'm sorry for all you guys living down in Port Elgin, Bruce County way. You're covered in snow. Not as bad as up here. All right. So, anyways, yeah, I do give us a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. If you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw out a number between 1 and 10. See if it matches up with mine. But a good beer. Good beer. I'll just put this back here. As we've got like our classic board game. All right. So, anyways, we've got our classic board game here tonight. It is called Go For It. It's the game where you can have it all. So, anyways, I'm going to open this puppy up. Give me a minute here. I'm going to open her up there. So we've got, basically it's like life. So I'll open it up. All right. You've got your, the object of the game. It was created in 1986, designer Charles Phillips. Okay, so Go For It. It's basically like you complete the object of the game. It has 2 to 6 players, ages 8 to adult. You collect status cards. These are the status cards we've got right here. We've got like 4 different categories: house and home, wheels, feeling good, and going places. Now, players take turns moving around the shared timepiece pawn around the board, which represents a calendar year. Labor Day serves as an annual payday. The players have appointments to buy and sell status cards. By the following Labor Day, you must have at least 3 different value status cards in each of the 4 categories to win. Now it's got like we have like published like career cards there. We've got like our news cards, and of course we've got the cash right there. So, anyways, 20,000 to 100,000 to 50,000, 5,000. So yeah, and there's like the whole Go For It. So, and I want to show you the all right, board game itself. Now I won't do that. So, anyways, but you get the idea. This is all right. So it's called Go For It. It's your classic board game, a game where you can have it all. And it's the back. There's like the complete board. There we go. There's the extreme close-up of it. All right, Go For It. So yeah. All right. So if you get a chance, I picked this up in like Goodwill. So and it's by Parker Brothers. Basically, it's a fun game you can play with the whole family, ages 8 to adults, 2 to 6 players. And so there we go. All right. So yeah, for you, it's the game where you can have it all. So, all right. Ukulele moment there. All right. So, all right. So we've got our This is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 307, Sunday, January 26, 2025. This is the first blogcast of 2025, and hopefully for the rest of the year. Thank you for watching. I hope everybody had like a good new year, and basically the rest of 2025 is up to you. What you do with it, So, anyways, great. So, thank you for watching. Yeah. All right. All right. And, yeah. All right. Boom. Bongo solo there. And we've got our sidekick, Cactus Jack, here. Hello, everybody. Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0. All right. So we'll put him back over here. Okay. Whoa. Did I forget to shut you off? There we go. There we are. Boom. All right. All right. So yeah, want to give shout outs to Larry, Judy, Brian, Gwen. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Jenny. So that's all right. So anyways, yeah, it's all right. So we get to our classic guitar duo. Ace Frehley and Paul Stanley from Kiss. Now, all right. So anyways, yeah. So here we go. Ace Frehley and Paul Stanley. Anyways, if you're familiar with Kiss, who isn't? Paul Stanley formed Kiss in 1973 with Gene Simmons. His influences were Eddie Cochran, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Little Richard. His guitars basically are BC Rich Warlock, Ibanez Kiss Edition, BC Rich Eagle Custom, Washburn PS 2012 Starfire, the Ibanez Destroyer, Hamer Standard, Gibson Firebird 1, the Washburn Paul Stanley Preacher, Ovation, Breadwinner Gibson. His amplifiers were Randall Colossus Head, Marshall 4x12 Cab, Signature 100. It's the Blackmore Signature, Ritchie Blackmore Signature 100 watt amp, Fender 65 Twin Reverb, pedal. All right, what do we got here? So, anyways, his pedals uses Boss N5-2 noise suppression pedal, strings Ernie Ball 22Z, regular Slinky strings. Ace Frehley, he joins Kiss in 1973. His guitars are the 1973-74 Gibson Les Paul, Gibson Explorer, Gibson Double Neck, Gibson Flying B, Fender Telecaster. His amps, Marshall Super Lead amp head, Marshall JCM 2000 DSL Dual Super Lead, Marshall JCM 9000 41,100 watt reverb. His pedals were the Electro Harmonix Big Muff, Zoom G3 Vox Clyde McCoy, Wah Wah, Dan Electro Daddio Overdrive pedal, pickups DiMarzio Super Distortion strings, Dean Markley strings, Gibson Ace Frehley signature strings, the Essential Kiss with Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons, 1973's Cold, 1974's Cold Gin, 1974 Hotter Than Hell, Strange Ways, Parasite, the 1975 Alive live album, 1976 Destroyer, Flaming Youth, Detroit Rock City, 1976 Rock and Roll Over, Love Gun from 1977, Shock Me, 1979 Dynasty, 2000 Man Hard Times, 1980 Unmasked, Torpedo Girl, Two Sides of the Coin. Ace would leave in 1982, rejoin Kiss in 1996, and then leave again in 2001. And I posted more of like their equipment rig, their Ace Frehley and Paul Stanley's equipment rig on my Blogcast page and my Facebook pages. Here's Ace Frehley's guitars. There we go. And here's Paul Stanley's guitars. There we go. They're right there. So as you can see that. Yeah, so it all right, and here's a picture of Ace Frehley with his like signature guitar right there. So all right. Okay, so yeah, that is like I said, I posted more of their equipment rig rundown on my Blogcast page and my Facebook pages. So all right, so anyways, that is the classic guitar duo of Ace Frehley and Paul Stanley from Kiss. All right, I've got a good cigar going on here. It's a Rocky Patel Vintage Connecticut 1999. Bam. All right. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. This is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 307, Sunday, January 26, 2025. Let's see. Just checking my notifications here. All right. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Rayanne, how you doing tonight? I see you're just tuning in. Got a good cigar here going on. It is like a vintage 1999 Rocky Patel Connecticut cigar. Mm. Mm. And accompanying that is our Crown Royal Vanilla. I don't have much of this left, but cheers to you, everybody. Happy New Year. Mm. 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 And our craft beer for tonight is called Old Gilly Cream Ale. And I got one of their glasses here. It is by the Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. I'll give this a little top up. I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. Yeah, this is definitely a spring beer, spring and summer beer. Yeah, look at that. Look at the texture of that. So, yeah. It definitely wears on you. It definitely grows on you. So, good spring summer beer. Good like back deck beer. Good beach beer. Barbecue beer. Yeah, Mr. Lawson, I see you're watching too. So, we've got like, so, all right. So, this is like from Three Sheets Brewing in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada, right on like near Northport, near Sunset Lanes. It definitely like, all right. So, yeah, like I it's beginning to grow on me. It's like you get a taste of a little bit of the malt in there and the little corn aroma to it. Yeah. So I'm going to place this back here, and I do give this a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here, sticking around, please feel free to throw out a number between 1 and 10, see if it matches up with mine. So I'll just place this back here. Move on. All right. Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 307, Sunday, January 26, 2025. All right. Bam. All right. So, and here's something new for 2025, the uke. You're going to see a lot, if you want, you're going to see a lot more of this. We'll just put this away. Okay. So, yeah. I'm just spraying the apartment down. I just don't want it to, like, look like smell like it's a cigar here. So, all right. Okay. So, anyways. Oh, yeah. Before we get into my most, like, oh, wait a minute. So, no. We've got, like, this is the third try of 4 tries tonight, like the Rubik's Cube. And I take it out of his Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. The third of 4 tries tonight. I don't have to explain to anybody around my age what this is, but if you're younger, it's a legendary toy from the 80s. The premise is pretty simple. You gotta like put like there's all 9 sides to it, like and you gotta like match up all the colors. So tonight I'm not gonna try and solve it in all one thing here. My color tonight is red, and I'm gonna try and get like more of. Okay, here we go with like the. All right. So, anyways. Here we go with turns. I'll give it a couple of turns here. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So, anyways, come on, man. All right. So, anyways, there we go. All right. So, I ended up. So, I ended up with that. So, anyways, that's the third out of 4 tries tonight. So, I'll just put it back in this Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. With the like hotline tonight. If you want to call me up, 1-800-867-5309 on your rotary phone or your cell. Hey, Jim, how's that beer going? We love the blogcast, blah, blah, blah. It is toll-free to call tonight, so, yeah. Call them up, 1-800-867-5309. So, there we go. Yeah, all right. All right. So, okay. Well, as we get to our like classic albums tonight, Kiss, Destroyer. All right. So there we are. By the original band, we've got Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Peter Criss, Ace Frehley. All right. So Kiss, Destroyer, released March 15th, 1976. Recorded at the Electric Lady and Record Plant Studios in New York City. Destroyer is Kiss' fourth studio album by Casablanca Records. Produced by Bob Ezrin. That's this guy right here. Bob Ezrin has worked with he's a legendary producer who's worked with like Alice Cooper, Pink Floyd, Rod Stewart, Peter Gabriel, Deep Purple, Lou Reed, Max Webster. The band at the time, Gene Simmons on bass and vocals, Paul Stanley on rhythm guitar, vocals, Peter Criss on drums and vocals, Ace Frehley lead guitar. Songs, we've got Detroit Rock City, King of the Nighttime World, God of Thunder, Great Expectations, Side 2, Flaming Youth, Sweet Pain, Shout It Out Loud, Beth, Do You Love Me? And we've got the fold-in. Shout It Out Loud, it's an invitation to join the Kiss Army. All right, so yeah, there we go. There it is. All right, so, and then there's like the back cover. Woo! All right. So, Destroyer was Kiss's first album to sell over 1 million copies. Bob Ezrin was chosen by the band to take their sound to the next level. Before the band met with Bob, they recorded 15 demos. Yep, best album they ever did. So, they recorded 15 demo songs. Bob flat out rejected the demos. He said the band, he told the band, rework God of Thunder, rework Detroit Rock City. Bob installed his discipline on the band, wearing a whistle, and taught them to basically hey, Gene, you improve on your on your bass playing. Come on, do that. All right. So basically, imagine that as a whistle. He taught them a band about music theory. Destroyer started to sell when radio stations played Detroit Rock City. Beth, sung by Peter Criss, went on to the number 7 Billboard singles chart. Destroyer peaked at number 11 on the Billboard album chart. Fantasy artist Ken Kelly painted the cover art for Destroyer. So Destroyer tour began April 11th, 1976. September 12th, 1976, 57 shows in the U.S. and Canada and Europe. Opening acts for the band were Bob Seger, Ted Nugent, Montrose. So basically, I think the best songs on this album were Detroit Rock City, God of Thunder, Flaming Youth, Shout It Out Loud, and Beth, Do You Love Me? So, once Beth took off as a single, that's when this album started selling. So, yeah, Brian, I agree, best album they ever did. You got an invitation to join the Kiss Army on the inside here. Everybody get up. Everybody's going to move their feet, get down. Everybody's going to leave their seat down. And I did post more of background of Destroyer. I did post the videos for Detroit Rock City, Shout It Out Loud, Beth, on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. Look for it, look for it, and watch the videos there. Great tunes on here. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, and there's the original band, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley on top, and Peter Criss, the drummer, and Ace Frehley on the bottom. And there's their producer guy. All right. Bob Ezrin, right there. Legendary producer who's like worked with like oh my God, he's worked with so many like Rod Stewart, Alice Cooper, Pink Floyd, Peter Gabriel, Deep Purple, Max Webster. There we go. There it is. Yeah. So, all right. So, all right. So yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that is your classic album for tonight, Kiss, Destroyer. As we move on, this is Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 307, Sunday, January 26, 2025. Bongo solo here. Boom. All right, so let's check our notifications here. Yeah. My craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good cigar, is Rocky Patel Vintage Connecticut, 1999. That was by, it comes to me from Riverfront Cigars. So, yeah, accompanying my craft beer for tonight is like Crown Royal Vanilla. All right, the craft beer for tonight, it is called Old Gilly Cream Ale, and there's the can. It's by Three Sheets Brewing in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. I'm going to give this a little top up. I am trying this beer for the very first time tonight. All right, damn, good beer, really good beer. Three Sheets Brewing in Port Elgin, Ontario is owned by a gentleman named Jeff Carver. If you ever get a chance, like I did, go visit like Three Sheets Brewing. Not now, because Port Elgin, along the rest of that area, is covered in snow. Big 20-foot high snow drifts. Larry, if you're watching, I know you're in Port Elgin right now. Like, I mean, what's the weather like there? You don't have to tell me, but I know. I grew up there. I grew up I used to get to, when it was like a snow day, my parents used to get me and my brothers off to school on skidoos when the buses weren't running. So, but yeah, great brewery. Yeah, definitely a spring and summer beer. Definitely a good spring, summer, and fall beer. Good back deck beer, good party beer, good beach beer, good barbecue beer. It really goes good with barbecues. This would go good with barbecues, being on the beach, being on the patio, back deck. Yeah, so, all right. And I do give this a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here sticking around, feel free to throw out a number between 1 and 10. See if it matches up with mine. Just put this back here for now. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, as I want to do, all right, we move along, before we get to my most favorite time in the blogcast, I want to reiterate that the Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify and all these audio listening platforms you'll listen to podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to anybody watching in the Sarnia, Port Elgin groups. Sarnia rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all of the classic rock, Kiss, hair metal, hard rock, Van Halen groups, all the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's, and the Miami Vice groups. So yeah, boom. All right. All right. So yeah. All right. Here's my sidekick for tonight, Cactus Jack. Happy birthday to you. All right.
Alright.
Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 307.
Blogcast Live version 7.0, episode 307.
All right, yeah. So he is going to be with us.
Alright, yeah.
He repeats everything I say. So, all right. So we'll get that. We'll do that. All right. So basically, like, this is new for 2025. All right. The ukulele. That's going to be new this year. So it is Big Jims Blogcast Live version 7.0, episode 307, Sunday, January 26, 2025. Thank you for watching. First blogcast of 2025. I hope everybody had a great new year, and this is like a new beginning. It's a new chapter. It's like a new start for 2025. It's a milestone year for me, because later this year I'll have my 55th birthday. And a few other milestones. But yeah, I hope you guys, I didn't make any New Year's resolutions. All I did was like just, what's the word for it? No New Year's resolutions. I just vowed to wake up early, be prepared, plan ahead, think and plan ahead. So anyways, yeah, so as we get to my most favorite time in the blogcast, it is This Week in Van Halen History. All right, so, okay. All right, so anyways. This Week in Van Halen History. And we cover all the bands, all the eras. So. All right, here we go. January 20th, 2013, Edward Van Halen. All right, well, anyways, Edward Van Halen attends an exhibit by photographer Jerome Brunette at Photo LA in Los Angeles, California. January 20th, 1975, Montrose and Sammy Hagar play the John Underhall in Frankfurt, West Germany. January 20th, 1992, Edward Van Halen calls into the rock line with Sammy Hagar and Michael Anthony appear on the show. January 21st, 1988, David Lee Roth scales down the Tower Records building in Los Angeles to promote the release of Skyscraper. There we go. January 21st, 1984, Van Halen plays a sportatorium in Hollywood, California. January 22nd, 2008, Van Halen played the Ford Center in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. January 22nd, 1983, Van Halen played the Ibirapuera Dome in São Paulo, Brazil. January 22nd, 2014, Edward Van Halen attends the National Association of Music Merchants Convention, or NAMM, held at the Convention Center in Anaheim, California. January 23rd, 1992, Van Halen played the Memorial Coliseum in Portland, Oregon. January 23rd, 2015, Edward Van Halen and Janie Van Halen are seen at LAX Airport in California. January 24th, 1995, Van Halen releases the album Balance. January 24th, 2008, Van Halen played the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas. January 25th, 1984, Van Halen plays the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis, Tennessee. January 25th, 1989, Van Halen plays the Osaka Hall in Osaka, Japan. January 25th, 1988, David Lee Roth presents the Award of Merit to the Beach Boys at the 15th Annual American Music Awards. January 25th, 1975, Van Halen plays the Cure Auditorium in Pasadena, California. January 26, 1988, David Lee Roth releases his second solo album, Skyscraper. And January 26, 1955, Edward Van Halen is born to Janie and Genia Van Halen in Amsterdam, Holland. If he had lived, he would be 70 years old today. Unfortunately, Edward Van Halen passed away October 2020. So that is it for this week. in Van Halen history. So there we go. All right. Okay. So yeah. All right. Mm. 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 Excuse me. So yeah. All right. A good cigar here. Once again, before I get to rating the beer here, I want to reiterate that Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify and all these Apple Podcasts and all these audio listening platforms, which is your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to the watching in the Sarnia, Port Elgin groups, especially Sarnia Rocks, because Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0. All the chain reaction, all the retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the pop culture groups, all the Kiss, Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, all the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's groups, and all the Miami Vice groups. Right on. So yeah, and the hotline, if you want to call me up, 1-800-867-5309. Call me up on your rotary phone or cell phone and say, hey Jim, I love that blogcast tonight. What are you going to rate the beer? Just toll free to call. There we go. So, all right. So, okay. Well, as I told you guys, there might be a bathroom break. Here it is. I'll be right back. So. All right, I am coming back. That voice you hear is mine in the distance. So, anyways, now it's going to be time to rate the beer. So, all right. So, here we go. My craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good Rocky Patel vintage cigar. Oh man. Anybody want to throw out a number between 1 and 10, you're welcome to. So, all right. My craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good cigar, Rocky Patel Vintage 1999 Connecticut. Riley, I see you've just joined us. All right. So, and we've got Crown Royal Vanilla accompanying that. I'm going to take one last swig of this. Now, all right, so we've got the beer here. We're going to rate it between 1 and 10. So I'm going to top it up. This is it is Old Gilly Cream Ale by the Three Chiefs Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario. My final thoughts on this beer: goes down really good. You can taste the malt and a little bit of corn in it. It's a good spring, summer, and fall beer. Good back deck beer. It's a good barbecue beer. Good beach beer. Oh, yeah. Great beer. So, anyways, I thought about this long and hard. All right. So, anyway, what am I going to give it? All right. I'm looking for the appropriate number here. Nope. There we go. All right. So, if anybody's ready for this? 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 on Old Gilly Cream Ale. Really a definitely great beer by the Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario. So 9 out of 10. I'm going to communicate that to the rest of Facebook. Let's see here. All right, so 9. All right, 9 out of 10 for Old Gilly Cream Ale by the Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario. Yes, awesome beer. All right, so I'll just put this back right here. All right, so anyways, Now, a lot of you have been asking me about t-shirts. Now, if you want one like mine, or if you want, look at these t-shirts, these shirts. If you want one like mine, or like a baseball jersey, logo on the front or the back, they are $35, shipping and handling included. I know I've sent a few of you out. I sent a few of these t-shirts out to a few to satisfied people, viewers of the blogcast. So look at that. If you want the classic design, any design you want, like any t-shirt type or like a tank top or anything, it's $35, shipping and handling included. Takes 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. Email me on my inbox here or Big Jims Blogcast Live with a money order or e-transfer, and I will do my best to get that out to you as soon as possible. So, yeah. All right. So, anyways, we've got our inspirational, motivational quote. No bird soars too high if he soars with his own wings. I'll repeat that. No bird soars too high if he soars with his own wings. That's by William Blake. All right. So, and for the last time tonight, I am going to do the cube thing. All right. I'll take it out of its Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. So, legendary toy in the 1980s. I don't have to explain to anybody what the premise of this is. It's pretty self-explanatory. All 9 sides, all colors. Tonight I'm focusing on the color red. Well, so here we go. All right, so anyways, there we are. So, all right, so anyways, there, okay. All right, oh, come on, man, really? Fuck. Okay, so, fuck. So that's what I got, and I'll be doing this all year long. So anyways, I'll put it back. It's Big Jims Podcast Live coffee mug. So anyways, there we are. All right. And that's it for me. So anyways, Old Gilly Cream Ale by Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario, 9 out of 10. Our birthday shout-outs. They go out to Stephen Klein, Kathleen Roscoe, Aaron McClay, Bob Muschamp, Donaldine Longmire, Ryan Martin, Doreen Clydesdale, Tracy Williams. Our countdown, we did local events. We did a double shot of Miami Vice, the movie, and the TV series. Our classic pro wrestler, Terry Taylor, the Red Rooster. From Star Wars, the T-16 SkyHopper. Our classic board game, Go For It. Our classic guitar duo is Ace Frehley and Paul Stanley. Our classic album, Kiss Destroyer. This week in Van Halen history. We rated the beer 9 out of 10. Old Gilly Cream Ale by Three Sheets Brewing Company in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. Our inspirational, motivational quote, no bird soars too high if he soars with his own wings, by William Blake. Again, I want to say that, like Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go later on Spotify and all these platforms where it's your podcast. If you're playing on YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. Shouts out to everybody watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin groups. Sarnia rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Chain Reaction, Mr. Mike's, all the pop culture, retro, classic, vintage, nostalgia, yesteryear groups, all the Van Halen, Kiss, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV movies, birthdays, bongos, Rubik's. Thank you, Brian. It's the Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 7.0, episode 307, Sunday, January 26th, 2025. We got like bongo. Yeah, boom. You'll definitely see me next weekend, next Sunday, same time, same place, same station. And our opener, our closer theme song. Miss it, or yeah, great tune. So yeah. Anyways, bam. That is it for me. And I will see you next weekend. So cheers, everyone. Enjoy the outro song. All right. So yeah. Yeah. Bam. All right. And yeah, you will see me next weekend, so that's it for me. Have a great week. So anyways, cheers, people, and I will catch you next Sunday.